I have no idea what his indicator does if I'm being honest. Bro, it's really simple actually. It even has signals built in. What the fuck do you mean you don't know what it does? It tells you. These people. I haven't even read it yet. I blocked it out of even my peripheral because I wanted to say I'm really interested in what they have to say, because this is like the best feedback ever when people think you're not gonna read it. I bet Astro buys some degen calls soon. What was this, 617? That's crazy. June 15th at 1:17 p.m. Balls deep in Jimbo calls. Let's see what happens here. Incredible. So just a day and a half, a session and a half before. That's amazing. Astro in his Kathy Woods era. Give me that retest, baby. Bulls out to play today. That's actually, I respect the hell for that fucking roast. Most people don't have the basedness to make fun of Kathy Wood and her delusions of macroeconomics. Dave's server is just full of fucking trolls. Like, they stopped typing as soon as I went to go and zoom in on it, like they just did now. Bunch of fucking insurgents. Shills. Enemies of the ape state. I've watched this emotional cycle happen too many times. Here we're gonna be so fucking rich. 5 minutes later, we're gonna be so fucking poor. I don't care how smart people think Astro is. He's a terrible decision maker. True. Does this guy have infinite money glitch? He's balls deep in everything. He did the Los Santos money glitch, probably. Nah, bro, it's called hedging. It's been very clear. I even wrote a goddamn indicator for this. It's very clear that when AMC and GameStop run, 9 times out of 10, it's because the broader market is also running. So inversely, if they're doing poorly, then the broader market is also doing poorly. So what I can do is I can lever up on the volatility in terms of, or not literally lever up, but I can allocate and weight more in my positions throughout my portfolio with aggressive Vega-seeking calls in volatile equity, AMC and GameStop, and then put conservative capital into closer at-the-money puts on the broader market. So by the time things start going south, assuming that there's parity there, then I can just close out of the calls, and I'll probably be down a little bit more versus the gain that I get on the puts because of the, it's like a micro IV crush. If you're playing weeklies is a way to think of it. Say I lose 30% on the calls, well, I'm just gonna keep riding that downtrend and keep those puts open on SPY or IWM, or I can buy puts on SPXL, which is a triple levered bull ETF, S&P ETF. So there's a lot of ways you can balance that dynamic. But to go back to my original point, do GameStop as an example, just because it's primarily what I use that aforementioned strategy with. So anytime you see this red in the background, it's tracking SPY's performance. So the darker the red is, the worse SPY is doing. Anytime you see red, it also goes down. So I'm just gonna milk the actual intrinsic value to the puts on whatever benchmark index I'm using, and then close out those calls before they go too south on me. And then by the time everything's said and done, I can make 60 to 200% if I'm playing that volatility on the benchmark index correctly, while only having 10 to 30% in losses on the calls. The fucking shill himself. What the fuck? One day of accumulation distribution indicator. Are you stealing my DD? I get the play is beyond manipulated, but Astro has been wrong a ridiculous amount of times. My P&L would say otherwise, bucko. Davey the best, but I'm shorting, quote, Astro is a genius, big time, LOL. He is, bruh, trust me, LOL. I hate you, Dave. I hate you, Dave. It's hard to explain, but trust me, he is very talented and smart. Goddamn right. Goddamn right. I think his indicators are next level, bruh, no lie. When I say this, everyone called me stupid as fuck. Yo, Sleepy, I appreciate you, dog. He flips bullet. Yeah, I fucking called Dave. Oh, that one. Yeah, no, I wasn't talking. Oh, god damn it. Why does everyone assume that everything that I like... Hold on, I need a drink. Everyone thinks that when I say like all of my longs that I'm including every sector, every flavor of group of stocks, so to speak. God, this is gonna be a rabbit hole. When I said I'm exiting all my longs, I was talking about blue chips and anything that doesn't have exceptions to what the broader market does, which is all conditional. There are some days that GameStop follows the S&P and there are some days that don't. And again, that is why I made this indicator. So I can be on the 5 minute and intraday decide that, oh, so here was today on the 5 minute. At the beginning of the day, GameStop was correlated with the SPY. As it started progressing throughout the day, you have this very solid piece of strength where it it went flat. All in the meanwhile, SPY was shitting itself. Whereas not long before that, SPY had shit itself, like stinkied itself, but not shit itself, right? Based on how dark this is versus this. So stinky here, and it drops 3%. A fat dookie right here, and it's going sideways, which is a sign of strength. And then I was like, okay, well, evidently for the time being, we have this trend of gaining more strength relative to the broader market, albeit we only have 2 data points for this supposition. But either way, you know, I can run with it. And so today, I made 150% on GameStop calls because of this, and it worked. So when I say that I'm exiting all of my longs, it's in relation to the broader market. There are some things that have what's called negative beta. This would be a quasi-example of negative beta. After waking up to a 200 BPS hike. Wait. Oh, I hate you. If the indicator is calling for a move on the weekly, that typically means you have a margin of error by plus or 1 week. That's how, like, if you're on the 5-minute chart, you have 5 minutes worth of time for that to be proved valid or incorrect. Does that make sense? I don't fucking know. Evidently, no one. Okay. Anywho, yeah, that is when it went from all the way from 86 up to fucking 148. Which, by the way, the snippy snipe caught the top 2. Jumping in out of the money GameStop calls, 517. Damn, that's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. From 91 up to 100, a 12.5% move. Yeah, that was a fun day. He's been eating for months on the fact that he's quote-unquote solved. I never claimed I've solved the fractal. Why do you think I'm unreal? The fractal, despite the fact, has not done a single thing expected since he quote-unquote discovered it, just like Astro. He's just early. Yeah, you funny. Everyone in this community is the most absent-minded time traveler. Gosh, folks, I mean, I know it happened around here, but I guess I just forgot the details. And when you ask, quote-unquote, when does the pattern become invalidated, he'll say there isn't any way it is invalidated, the pattern shift. No, I not once have I ever said that there's no way to invalidate a pattern. That's what I've been trying to figure out, is at what point can't you invalidate the pattern? Because that's where you have the answer. This poor bastard. I love Nico. I didn't know that he was banned for the longest time until he sent me a DM on Twitter. Have you ever seen Astro's desk? Astro always trying to act like he's onto something. Astro indicator, some hot garbage. Bro, do you have any you have linear regression, rubber bands, and liquidity clouds turned on. Why? That's like looking at your speedometer, your revs, and your fucking voltage left in your battery all at the same time, and then trying to reference each other. Like, well, yeah, it's going fast, but the car's not going fast, but the battery is up so much. Damn, y'all toxic as fuck. I thought I was toxic. There's literally no way possible Astro has the bankroll to take all of those losses. No way he's playing even half of it. No, I literally have been. That's called hedging again. I hope retail didn't follow Astro into his calls on 5-2. So literally, right after this candle is when he said that. GameStop went from 112 to 121. That's a 9.5% move. Easily a 50% return on a call that is like up to 20% out of the money? Okay. Wait, what is this? You guys hold Rico down and I'll fuck him. I'll fuck a man for you. Trade like a...